I wanted to tell you one of the reasons that my wife and I absolutely love Chicago is because of an early visit we made here about 5-6 years ago. We went out dancing with our friend Kim, and it was, I think, June, July, a hot June, July, and the Bulgarian disco or something that we went to, Polish disco, right, that we went to had shut down. It was like 1 a.m. and we went to Charlie's, which is apparently liked by the boys of Chicago. And it turned out actually to be Pride Week here in Chicago. This was sweltering, like 105 degrees. Pride Week at Charlie's, 2 in the morning. It is 150 degrees on the dance floor, and Kelly Clarkson comes on. And I really have the musical taste of a 14-year-old girl. And Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone, is too awesome. My wife and I are dancing on the dance floor. It is absolutely like you've just given over to the heat. You're totally drenched, and at the crescendo of the song, Since You've Been Gone, this white smoke, this super cool white smoke shoots all over the dance floor, and you can't see a friggin' thing, and it's totally like the most awesome relief. I can't even see my wife. When the smoke clears, we're both like laughing, like hysterically laughing. It's completely cathartic, and then the smoke clears a little bit, and right over here, there's a full-on blowjob happening on the dance floor. If there are any children in the audience, I want you to know that adults talk about stuff that'll creep you out until you try it. When you're old enough. So the smoke clears, and throughout this, I'm dancing. I kind of caught it out of the corner of my eye. I spent a lot of my early adulthood working around drag queens, so, you know, I can tell something's going on. My wife's like, smacking me, check it out, blowjob. I look over, and sure enough, it's a very efficient blowjob. One guy's just standing there looking around, the other guy's working very hard, and then they finish, and he literally stands up and he's sipping a drink. He's like, nothing has happened. It was, I have to admire the artifice that went into this. Is that we always remember this night when we remember Chicago. It's like, how is it ever going to be as good as that? My name is Adam Savage. I host a show you might know on the Discovery Channel called Mythbusters. So you heard of it. I want to state up front, I am not going to blow anything up tonight. I'm sorry. And despite the efforts of 25,000 of you on Facebook, Jamie and I are not going to fix the Gulf oil spill. Even if we said we could, you should not trust us. I am a geek, which is why I'm here. Tried and true, dyed in the wool. I met my wife online. I was on Nerve back when it was cool. She was on Salon. Both the Spring Street networks, you know. But I will say, I will admit to you that I married outside the client. My wife had a great time in high school. She's driving me to work the other day, and I look out of the side of the car, and there's a guy on a recumbent bicycle. And I've loved recumbent bicycles ever since Christopher Walken rode his to work in Brainstorm, which is one of my favorite movies. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, look at the recumbent bicycle. And my wife goes, check out the Don't Sleep With Me in it on the fucked up bike. And I'm like, yeah. Early on in our relationship, she was telling me that Bob Dylan was a very important singer to her. She said that one of her all-time favorite songs was Mr. Tambourine Man. And I said, I don't think you've heard Mr. Tambourine Man until you've heard Shatner sing it. And she said, baby, there's one thing you gotta know about me. I fucking hate funny songs. Despite this, she loves Paul and Storm, loves their whole oof. And I have to admit to you, baby, I haven't told you this yet. I haven't told you this. I am gonna finish my set tonight with a funny song. Oh, yeah. You know, one of the best parts about doing this is that I can curse and I can tell you some stories about Jamie you won't hear anywhere else. So, James Franklin Heineman is actually one of the funniest guys alive, although not always not always on purpose. And he came to work actually a few months ago, and we were all starting to get started down in the shop, and Jamie goes, I have a joke. And we're all like, what? Well, my wife told me a joke last night. It's pretty funny. All right. Jamie will tell this joke anytime you ask. It's awesome. It's always exactly the same. It says, guy goes to the doctor for a routine checkup. Physical. Doctor says, after looking him over, well, for one thing, I can tell you that you've got to stop masturbating. The guy says, why? The doctor says, because I'm trying to give you a physical. And then he goes like this. He really is what you see on the show. He is absolutely, it's like pure intention. And in some ways, he's a fantastic actor. We were shooting a scene where we wanted to add in this part that Jamie had done the research to find this special motor. I think it was for the Batman special. Jamie had called up the place, so we wanted to get it on camera. So we were like, Jamie, we just need a shot of you in your office, calling up the guys on the phone and asking about the motor. And so Jamie goes, okay. We didn't say anything more than that. He goes, all right. The camera starts rolling. He dials the phone. Hello? Yeah, I'm interested in one of the super strong motors that you have. Yes, I'll hold. Hi, I was interested in one of the super strong motors you have. Yeah, go ahead and send her right over. He's totally not even thinking about it. He's just playing back what exactly happened. A couple days later, he comes into work and he said, a couple days later, I came into work. I had been checking out the internets the night before, and apparently there was this very incendiary interview with Billy Bob Thornton. He had said in this interview, well, you know, being famous isn't all it's cracked up to be. You could be married to the most beautiful woman in the world, and having sex with her could be like fucking a couch. And everyone on the internet was like, oh, they clutched their pearls. Billy Bob says Angelina's bad in bed? So I first went into work and reported this to my coworkers, and they all responded accordingly. Oh, Billy said Angelina's bad in bed. And over in the corner, Jamie looks over and says, if my couch looked like Angelina Jolie, I'd fuck it. He's like, what? I would. I think Jamie's going to release a whole new line of couches.